Hey everybody, welcome back to the Ice and Beam Podcast. You're here with your constant co-hosts, Matty J, Drake G, and Colton D. We're coming back at you again from a spicy week. We hope you're doing well.
Matt.
What?
The AC.
No!
Keep recording.
No! All right, we're going for it. We are full commitment here.
I just thought of it.
We're back, though.
Oh
We're back, baby. GG-easy.
Let's go.
Well, for purposes of professional continuity, how's your week been going?
It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Not a bad week. Not a bad week at all.
It's a spicy week.
Started at my new job. It's been pretty fun so far.
That sounds good.
Yeah, enjoying it, enjoying the people, enjoying what I'm doing. So like that's a huge bonus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's been good. That's basically all of the new things currently in my life is just work.
Yeah.
So not too much else to talk about.
Yeah, fair enough. I had a very spicy week. Because this premieres in another week's time from when we're recording, I will say that the injury that I sustained at the Frisbee field last night is more serious than I had originally thought, and I'm mangled today. But other than that, the week's not too bad. Just got to do a little bit of work myself.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So ultimately pretty okay. We did give our all last night, and we beat the team that was tying us for first place.
Oh, let's go. That's hype. That's super hype.
Yeah, big hype train.
Damn.
Shout out Ridiculous. We're coming at you from the number one spot, baby, all day long. And just absolutely killing it, I think.
Nice.
We definitely took them overall in a game of speed last night. It was not that we were much faster than them. We were pretty well on par, but I really felt like we moved the disc really well. And I feel like we got we had a lot of great turnarounds and throws and lots of strong defense. Our defense kind of fell off in the last half of the game, but we still managed to beat them by 6 points. Which is a big up and down. That was our game has to have been a 36-point game. It was spicy in 90 minutes. We were running our guts out to try and beat them last night. And we did, and I'm proud of our team, and we're killing it. So
congrats on the win for sure.
Thank you. I think we have one more regular season game. I don't know my phone because it's recording us, but I think we have one more regular season game.
I've just been sitting here stuffing my face, and I'm like, no one knows. No, they know.
No, they're gonna know.
That's fine. It's really good.
No,
it's really good.
Yeah. So I think we have one more regular season game, and then we get the 1-2-3-4 split, 1-4, 2-3 for the finals. Hopefully, we come out of that strong, and we don't play for third.
That's fair.
Who
are you playing next week?
I'm actually not sure. No. Not in terms of, we come out on a really bad day. We're better than, the other 8 teams.
It's sorry, other teams.
It's not, and I'm not saying that sounded really cocky. I apologize, all 8 other teams, but they're just a lot of our teams this year in our league are just newer. So they're having a harder time getting up to pace. There's some teams that have really great cardio, but just don't have systems, or teams that have great systems, but maybe their players aren't consistent. Mm-hmm. Maybe they have a lot of subs, that kind of thing. So it's we usually come out against them. We have a very strong team numbers wise, so we're always pitching 2 full lineups, which is nice. So our legs stay fresh. So it's reasonable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Imagine if they had an anime comeback and they came in you being first place. I assume that means you're playing fourth.
Yeah, exactly. 1-4. And
imagine if the fourth team was we've been training every day.
Full on Goku hyperbolic time chamber.
Exactly. Yeah, and they just come out and they just slap you immediately.
Yep.
Also, my week is great because Earth is coming out tomorrow. For anyone who plays League of Legends, you know what that means. I'm not sleeping anymore. Yeah. Other than that, nothing though. Might get a new tattoo. Leave in the comment section what you want me to get. I'll get everything you guys recommend. No rules. No rules.
Oh no.
Yeah, we average 1 comment per video right now, so you're pretty safe.
It's
Nah,
either
we'll
gonna
get
be
like
my
20
mom-
comments. It's fine.
Yeah. What do you? Yeah, it will be your mom. I love that though.
There's construction
was a
here, so
foghorn.
if you
I think
can
that was a
hear,
foghorn
no,
from the
no,
back.
no, that's a drill.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can
Sheesh.
hear that, that sucks.
Oh,
Sorry,
well, no, it's all good.
it's part of the.
I don't think that'll pick up, and if it does, I'll edit it out. But yeah. What? So, real talk though. What are you thinking about getting?
Kind of want to get a whole chess piece.
A whole chess piece?
Yeah.
Of what?
I don't know. When I was home, my parents saw my new ones, and they were like, "What do these mean to you?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And they were like, "Why do you get them then?" I'm like, "'Cause they're cool. I don't know." And they're like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "Well, kind of a little late now." So,
What tats do you have now?
I don't know. Do you want to see, or do you want me to explain?
Explain.
Explain?
Mm-hmm.
All right. A phoenix that my dad did
Uh-huh.
because, I will always remember him with this tattoo. A lion on my bicep because I'm a Leo and I just thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Last name. Me and Dad got these matching
Okay.
just when I was younger.
Respect.
Little symbols. I picked them randomly. They're stupid. Might get them covered.
Okay.
Hand thingy
Mm-hmm.
on the back of my arm. Also, no relevant meaning.
That's one of my favorite tattoos that you have, to be fair.
I got it in 15 minutes. I wasn't even. I was sitting in a tattoo shop with one of my exes, and the tattoo artist was like, "Yeah, I've got like 20 minutes. You pick something off of the internet, and I'll do it for you for like $100." And I was like, "Cool." And he did it in
Wow.
like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Cool." My thigh has a big castle on it. I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
I don't think so.
Really? You want me to take my pants off for you?
No, that's all right. We're on camera.
That's fine. And then I got the forest with the wolf, and I've got the moon on my
Nice.
lower leg.
Nice. I don't have any tats.
Come get a full chest piece with me.
No. Maybe.
First-
We
something
can
on
get
an
like
arm.
yin and yang kind of thing.
First tattoo is a full chest piece.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen it.
$2,000, just like full on.
Not even close.
Straight wrap around the
I
front
will get-
and then onto the back.
The plan is either a big back piece, a big chest piece, or my full left arm pretty much done. And it's gonna cost like $1,000 from my tattoo artist because
Hey,
he's
that's high key
quick
respect.
and he's quick and quality and great and fantastic, and I'm super appreciative of Nate. Shout out Nate.
Shout out, Nate.
God bless Nate.
Yeah. My wife recently got a tattoo, and it's a blackbird feather here, and it has very sentimental meaning. And she said it wasn't that bad, so I'm like, well, if she says it's not that bad, maybe it's not bad, and I could go get one. But
Are you afraid of the pain?
I'm a little bit of a wimp. I have a very low pain threshold.
I see.
I think mine's pretty high.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, for sure.
there's my whole shin hurt,
Yeah,
but
I heard that when it's close to bone, it hurts.
yeah, and joints.
Yeah.
But my thigh piece, he was like, "That's gonna hurt a lot." I fell asleep. Like it just took a while, so I was like, "Whatever."
It's
Yeah.
also like the really sensitive like tissue areas, like in between your elbow, close
Armpit.
to your wrist,
Yeah.
like all those places.
Yeah, no, it's a no for me. I don't think I'll get one.
Sag.
Well,
It's a wee bit sad, but
I'm gonna get many more.
yeah, you get them and I'll live vicariously.
The goal is
through
to
you.
be covered, so I'm just getting big pieces because I don't have to deal with going back and forth to the tattoo shop.
Are you gonna fill in like the blank
Yes.
space in your right arm?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna get a full left sleeve.
nice.
So.
That's sick.
I don't know. Like I said, like that Jinx concept with the clouds, but waves instead.
Yeah,
Like-
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a dude out there who had like a whole Doctor Who sleeve, and he like went around to like Comic-Cons and stuff to meet all of the doctors and got them to sign his arm, and then he would like cover it in plastic and run away and like get them to tattoo over it. I thought that was pretty sick. I'm here for that kind of stuff.
There's like a new trend
really
right
neat.
now that like people are getting like comic book panels on their legs.
Oh shit!
And then like they'll do like one panel will be like their favorite scene from one anime, and then the next panel obviously a favorite scene from a different anime.
Wild.
And they're just like covering their whole leg with it. I thought it was cool.
That seems pretty sick, actually. I that's actually a really cool idea. What would I get? What would you get if you had to pick a panel of anime? Ooh, pick one. Ooh.
We're getting real nerdy on our
Hell
fans
yeah.
right now.
Hell yeah.
Probably like maybe a scene from One Piece where the main character is like standing back too with a cape on because he's like kind of becoming more badass now because we're like 25 years into the series.
Yeah.
So he's finally becoming pretty cool looking.
Nice.
And I might get something like that. Or like I'd probably get a Dragon Ball Z scene.
Yeah,
There's a
me
lot
too.
of pretty iconic ones from my childhood that I watched. So
For me, it's either Dragon Ball Z or Attack on Titan. And I love Attack on Titan. Please come at me in the comments. I've said that every week, but nobody comes at me in the comments.
they're wimps.
They're wimps, yeah.
Yeah.
Come at me in the comments.
Actually,
I'll say some flagging statements.
Go for it.
Attack on Titan is the best anime in its original Japanese and the dub. So come at me if you want to fight.
the best anime ever.
Ever.
I will come at you in the comments about that. I feel like you've watched one anime.
No.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cannot. Like there's scenes from Demon Slayer. We're watching that right now. That would be sick as a tattoo.
I am down. I need to clown with Demon Slayer. That's on Netty, right?
Yeah. It is really good and also perhaps one of the most annoying animes I've ever watched.
True. There's a scene in Naruto where like you
Yeah, I've watched a bit of Naruto.
you've watched it. Okay.
So I've watched some Naruto. I've watched some Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin?
Yeah, and I've watched some Inuyasha.
Yeah. That's like a staple.
That's a staple.
Yeah.
And I've watched, of course, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then I've read a lot of. I don't know if I want to admit this online, but I love the Dot Hack series. And I've read what's the name? Negima. You familiar? So I've read like I think 20 episodes of 20 books worth of that. I used to own them all. I don't know where they all went. I'd love to read them again, but yeah, they were all good. I think though, you know what? If I were to get, this is going to be really out in the left field, but I think you might appreciate this. Do you remember when Krillin uses Destructo Disc, which is the only powerful attack he has, and everybody just like bats it out of the way, but he throws it and slices off Vegeta's tail?
Yeah. That's fair.
I just want him to be like throwing
that
forward and the
scene-
disc like through Vegeta's tail, and it's like cut in half, frozen in that moment. I'd be down for something like that.
Like I feel like you could get a cool looking panel, or you could get like a nostalgic one that if
Yeah.
people who like anime looked at it, they'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
And you know that scene that I sent you where he's like, is this the power
Yeah.
of God?
Yes.
I'd probably get that.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
honestly.
yeah.
Because people who like Naruto Shippuden and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they'd look at that and they'd be like, oh, because they could hear it in their head, because that's like a hype moment in the show.
Did you guys know who Erwin from Attack on Titan? He's the GOAT. And when he does his final charge, and it's like the horses are like galloping forward, and his face is like wrought with the fear of knowing what's coming, but also the determination to put everything on the line, man. That shit gives me like legit watch it get chills cry. And I'm like, there was like this super sick TikTok where it's like the Duncan Lawrence, like, loving you is a losing game. And it's like over that. And he's like, my soldiers will never. And I'm like, I might get that. I might get that too if I was going to get one. That's actually not a bad idea. That's got me kind of fired up to get a tat, dude. I'm not going to lie.
There's some TikTok edits that make anime scenes better. And
Agree.
it's wild.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I'll send you that
anime
one.
couldn't get the licensing to play that kind of song over it, though. So.
No, but
Or it'd be hard.
Well, it's also like, does it fit with the show to have a mainstream song put over it
Yeah, but
versus
I
the
get
studio
it. I get it.
band?
But
Yeah,
it'd be
true.
cool.
true.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that it wouldn't be amazing. It's just
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just thinking about anime.
I am here for that panel. What if you just got like scenes but like no hard edges? You know what I mean? And like you got like a scene here like on top thigh, and then it like kind of bled into another.
Oh yeah, like
popular
there's
scene
just
like that.
different styles, right?
Yeah.
Like
I'm just thinking like
the
man, that would be
panel thing
sick.
is just because, like I feel like what you're talking about is people who watch a lot of anime, and what I'm talking about is people who read a lot of manga,
Yeah,
which
I think
makes
it would. I
sense.
think it bleeds over a little bit
Yeah.
for sure. I think it bleeds over a little.
Like both would be cool, obviously.
Yeah.
It's just like two different.
two different things for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, still really cool.
yeah.
Still really cool.
God, I'm so excited for Earth.
Yeah.
Later today, I'm just
later-
gonna my life ends as we
Yeah.
know it.
I'll hit you up after work though for sure.
You're
I'll
not gonna
some
play
Earth.
Earth with
No,
me.
I'll
You
play.
hate
I
Earth.
promised you I'd play some Earth. I don't strongly like Earth, but I don't dislike it as much as ARAM. So I will find you a way to meet you in the middle and play a game with you.
just for everybody who doesn't know what any of these terms are. URF means ultra rapid fire, which just makes the game like a super fast, everything's bonkers strong game. And ARAM is all random, all mid.
Yeah. Not a super huge fan of all random, all mid. Not a super huge fan of Earth, but we'll play. We'll play. Volibear is strong on Earth. Mash the W. Click, 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 click.
Gotta
Snap,
play.
snap, snap, snap,
Learn
snap.
how to play different champions in Earth. It's fun.
I will. I will.
Playing the same 3 champions makes it boring.
You can
That's
do what
probably
I
why
do.
You don't like it.
And it's play literally every champion and just work your way through.
Spice them each
It's not like you can't jungle everyone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and Earth, like,
With Earth, I guess you could jungle everybody. That sounds good. So good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad news. So Ridiculous was unable to secure a position in the fall league. So we'll have to play in the winter league / the spring leagues, and we will not be caught lacking this time. But we just debated it for too long. So Sag, which does free up a Wednesday night.
oh.
And you know what also runs Wednesday night?
What?
Laser Tag League.
Oh. That's super hype news.
That's really hype news. So I'm not saying that we should play. I'm only saying that we should play.
What is there like an official start date for the league? Like when are they looking to have?
I don't know, and I'd have to
Okay.
look into that.
Cool.
But there are some good things and some bad things that are happening from Ridiculous not playing in the fall season. Good thing is a night is freed up for me. Bad thing is we're not playing. So I need to do something that is high energy to keep my cardio up so that I don't just fall back into a pandemic. You know the pandemic slide. Mm-hmm. The pandemic sit on a couch, do nothing. The pandemic gain 35 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm seriously thinking that we should consider something along those lines. I don't know. I'll get more details on that later. But
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be cool.
but yeah, Sag news that we can't play. They just didn't have any spots, and we got caught lacking. We didn't book right away, and that's it. And it's all indoors, right? So they can't just find another field for us to play in.
Yeah.
They have a limited amount of space. It's too bad because I love playing on turf because it's always cool. So you never like hard sweat like you do outside in the summer. So I'm like hard sweating in the summer versus just it being cool all the time. You don't come home super soaked. You just book it. It's
Right.
always cool in the fall, winter, spring in those indoor turfs. I love playing inside. Also, there's no wind, so you can
Really get accurate with it.
you really get accurate. Like you can make like throws from one end of the field to the other to your receivers and just like connect, which is harder to do outside. Not impossible, but very challenging.
Well, it's like when you're doing it outside, obviously, like weather is a super dependent thing. Whether it's a sunny day that's windy, because that completely changes things.
Yep.
Like that's all
Yeah.
variables that change how play happens on any given week.
Yeah.
Whereas
Sunny
you're-
days are killers, to be honest. They're the worst because really hot days, like 30 degrees.
Oh, yeah,
you
you're
just
just
die.
melting.
You bake.
Yeah.
You bake and you. by the time half rolls around, everybody's torched.
Yeah, of course. So
But,
being indoors, you have constant climate control, and it's the same
it's so
every
nice.
time you
It's
go
so
in there.
nice. I was really looking forward to fall, but alas.
Sag.
Yeah, we're on a wait list. Maybe we'll get in last minute. I don't know, but who's to say what's fair to say and what not to say?
Indeed. Completely agree.
Yeah, but we went on a hunt. We had some. You might or may not remember the Chester episode. And in that episode, we tried to go to Kiwi, couldn't go to Kiwi because it was closed randomly. Went to Chester's in Chester. Shout out Corgi. Now, we had these almond croissants, and we were like, ever since we've been on a mission to figure out where they came from. Well, guess what? We found it, and we went to Julian's Bakery and Cafe today.
Hell yeah, we did.
Technically, I believe they call it a patisserie, bakery, and cafe because there's a lot of beautiful sweets there.
Yep.
And some of the apricot looking ass ones, I was ready to drop my entire paycheck on those.
the like chocolate and lemon tarts.
Oh.
Like there was nothing in that display case that I was like, I don't know if I want that.
Yeah, everything was competing for my senses.
Yeah. Like if I had the money, it would be like, could I have one of everything?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Yes. No, it was cray, but we're here.
Yeah.
And we went to Julian's, and it was a bop.
Yeah, absolutely was.
I bought 6. Shout out Larissa, I'm bringing you home some pastries, and they're going to be good. But yeah, I think we should just hop right into it for the sake of continuity. So I had an Americano.
Nice.
Which I am trying to get because I like espresso and I want to understand the notes of the espresso without the cream and the sugar. So I'm trying to commit as hard as I can to a beverage that is espresso centric but different than Drake's.
That makes sense.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
I love
that. You'll probably pick up, but like. It's a bit smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a really balanced way, like not over roasted, not dark, not not super like oily and heavy.
Mm.
But it's like really balanced.
Nice.
Really smoky. Just pretty good. Now, is it as good as the Apartment 3 North Mountain Americano that I had? We'll find out.
Fair enough.
I guess I could give it a rating.
I mean, we may as well.
Yeah.
If we're talking about it.
Also, I got an iced Americano.
And I always get the cappuccino.
The poo-poo-chine.
Gotta keep it consistent.
Yeah. I, having just had a sip of my wonderful beverage, I'm going to give it an 8.
An 8?
I'm going to give it a solid 8.
That's
No.
a great number. Oh.
8.5.
Hey, let's
Now,
go.
I gave the Apartment 3 a 9er. I believe, or a 9.5. We'd have to check the notes.
Check the spreadsheet.
We'll check the spreadsheet.
Check the spreadsheet right now.
Yeah, let's figure that out so that we know where we're at. But I'm gonna go 8.5 because it is good. It's slightly weak, but not in a way that's super tangible to the average person who's not trying to pick something apart. If you just want a lovely Americano, I'd get mine black. I don't get any cream or sugar. And it's really good. It's got a really nice mouthfeel. And I am pretty happy with it. I would go back and order another one.
Fair. I'll give my rating really quick.
Yeah. Bring the heat.
Not even. Like, I'll just preface it. I ordered an iced coffee, and I got an iced Americano, and I don't really like coffee. So I'm going to give it like a 6 because I'm trying to be fair, but also I just didn't like what I ordered.
Mm-hmm.
So not saying that the store is bad. Actually, 6.5 because I said I was going to add 0.5 because they have bendy plastic straws there.
Oh, true.
Big shout out for that. But yeah, the iced Americano just wasn't my thing. So unfortunately, I just have to give it a kind of low rating.
That's pretty fair. No, they didn't have like a traditional iced coffee situation. They were running hot beverages or hot beverages iced down, which is, I think, what you had. And, I would say like an iced Americano is not that hard because you just put cold water on cold ice and then put a shot of espresso in it and then put your cream in. And like 80% to 90% of the fluid volume is cold. So you can get that pretty cold. I would say that, I tried a sip of yours and I thought I would drink it.
10 out of 10 will be getting McDonald's iced coffee after this episode ends. 100%.
I don't know how you felt about the cappuccino.
Just to confirm, the Apartment 3 Americano got a 9.5 out of 10.
A 9.5.
It was 9.5s across the board. There for their reviews.
Yeah, checks out.
Colton said 6.
Yeah, so I feel like Colton said 6. I feel like 6.5 because of the bendy straws. Yeah, we got to give them all the credit that we can. Yeah, tell me about your puppuccino.
The puppuccino was quite good.
Yeah.
Quite good indeed. That like smokiness, once you mix it with the milk and stuff, almost gives it like a nutty kind of taste to it, which I wasn't expecting.
Okay.
And it's a really good cappuccino.
Yeah. So when you say, you always say like normally when you get a cappuccino, there's always just something missing.
Yes.
Does the something missing space get filled up by the smoky nuttiness of the cappuccino to put it at the same level as the APT3?
It helps get it there, but it's still not quite the same.
Yeah. Okay.
So for that reason, it's going to be a 9.
Oh.
It's not too far off, but it's just a little bit below it.
I'm here for that.
Yeah. So it's super good.
Yeah.
Would recommend.
Nice. I'm really happy overall. I think that they serve pretty good beverages there. I don't think it's a stretch for me to say that, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
That being said, though, I definitely want to go back and try everything in their friggin' display case because it was so gosh darn beautiful.
Yeah, and like just looking at some of the prices, like as patisserie and stuff goes, quite reasonably priced given how a lot of places like to price their baked goods in the city.
Yeah, absolutely. And I go and get a bloody almond croissant. Do it right now.
Yeah.
Because you won't be disappointed. It's $4.50 for an almond croissant. You're going to be like, Matt, that's a little expensive. And I'm going to be like, I don't care. Go do it right now. If you buy 6, they give you no tax.
Yep.
Okay? I bought 6. Got no tax. You will absolutely enjoy it. We went on like a tirade. We like hunted these croissants down because there was no way we weren't going to have them again. And now that they're just up in the Hydrastown,
oh boy,
oh baby, going every day.
Paycheck is literally just going to be almond croissants.
Yeah, pays to get 24 almond croissants delivered every day.
We're like, we come on and we're like, hello, welcome to the 15th episode of the podcast. Today we all have diabetes.
Yeah, checks out. I would love to summon a vibe check.
I was just gonna say, shall we summon a vibe?
I am being drawn back to Julian's.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want, like Julian's is like, as I drive home today, Julian's is like, Matthew.
It's the bag of croissants.
Yeah, it's the bag of croissants just talking to me from my passenger seat. But it's like beautiful in there. It's really nice in there. And it's like, I didn't think we would cross over more. I'm going to step out on a line here, but like you walk in and it's like beautiful, warm. It's like Italy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Have you been to Italy?
I've been to France.
Okay.
I've been to France.
So different.
It's like
they're so different.
It's like being in
They
Italy.
are, but hear me.
Never been to Italy.
Hear me out though. I'm not like I know I take long pauses, guys, but you gotta be.
I've been to.
Oh man.
No, stop. It's like
The boomer moment. I
it's
have
like
to tell them.
you can tell them in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to yield to your elders here, guys.
For anyone who wanted to know, we were sitting a plate on top of a plate and we didn't want it to be loud.
The dead silence, though.
That's the full concentration.
The full concentration. So it's like the Italy coffee. Fuck off. It's I read a lot of things.
Okay, go,
I am
go,
well
go.
read in this subject. It's like Italy coffee
Yeah.
meets French patisserie.
Okay, I understand now.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no, I
right?
getcha.
It's better coffee and better sweets.
Yeah.
Can I
It's
interrupt for a sec?
it's the culmination of both cuisines. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yes, please.
We should do a special episode sometime. It's called the French Fix downtown.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
And we
I
should
know
go
that
there
place.
and get some stuff because I've been told
Sure.
by someone that it's wildly good. Like they have
Yeah.
like chocolate croissants and stuff like that.
Now I have been to France. We went to if you think of it as like the Bordeaux Wine Valley southwest section of France, is where my family is actually from. The Sampsons in Cape Breton. There's a couple of lines that came back in like the 1800s,
Yeah.
in the mid 1800s, and those lines are my family, and so they're from that southern part. There's still some of my family that lives there, like a couple of generations back, and then over and down. But yeah, we went there, and like there was a patisserie like 8 minutes from the castle we stayed at. Yeah, Heike Flex. Thank you, Jess, for renting the castle. It was sick.
Damn.
But I'll post a pic. It was nuts. But this patisserie like had chocolate croissants and like tarts, just like we had today, and they were amazing. Julian's is bringing that heat. I'm sorry, France. Don't at me. Come at me. You
Step
know
up
what?
your game,
President
France.
of France. Do they have a president or a premier or something?
Oh,
or some shit like
oh,
that?
it's
I think.
what the hell is his name? Not to get political.
Jacques.
I won't get political.
Yeah, whatever his name is, come at me in the comments because Julian's is bringing the heat in
Yeah.
comparison. It's on par. Sorry, not sorry.
Hey, you can't fault them for doing
A
really
damn good job.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
So let me get back to that vibe check. So you walk in, it's warm fall colors, kind of like the Wired Monk, but it's got cleaner lines, kind of like Chester's. I felt like there was like wood beams and like
Yeah.
some like trim, and everything was like really well done, and like it looked like they had fresh coats of paint on the wall. There weren't any like drywall patches that were noticeable. Like no disrespect to the Wired Monk. Lots of seating, couple of seats on the front, another seating section in the back. They had beautiful display cases. You could get lunch there. They had, I don't know the name of the place, but there's this business that bulk makes samosas, and they ship them to cafes around the city. They're so good, and I wish I knew the name, but they have those samosas there, so you can stop for lunch. They had a huge wall of just like bread, sourdough, regular loaves. Like it was an incredible experience. I want to go back and actually get bread for the next time that I make like some like stuffing with like crusty bread.
Oh,
baby!
Yeah,
put
that's where it's
her
at.
in the oven. Don't stuff it in the bird. Put it in the oven,
Yeah.
in a pan. Maybe maybe some like homemade turkey dressing. Maybe some jus. Oh, it would be god tier. Maybe
just
some
want
like
that.
maybe some celery. Maybe we'll stew some celery and some butter to soften it up so it's a little crunchy but not fibrous. Oh, it would be good. And I'm just dreaming of that right now. Ever since I saw the bread up there, I was like, I could tear that into little bits and I could put it in the top of my head. It would be delicious. But no, I'm gonna summon a vibe check of a 9.5.
Dang.
I want
That's
to go
super.
back.
That's fair.
It reminds me, it takes me back to that cafe in France and feeds me food that is as good as that cafe in France.
Which that's incredible. Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yep. Absolutely. That's awesome.
It's unbelievable. I really want one of those apricot tarts. Like it was calling my name. I should have
Does-
gotten one today.
does
Maybe
Matt drive
I'll
back
swing
to the
by.
Hydrostone?
I was just gonna say it's kind of on the way. So
You're just a jaunt from the bridge.
I know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because I think the service was nice. The person who got us our beverages, they were fast, and they were handmade. They had a really a really nice. It was just like a really nice overall customer experience. So I'm summoning a 9.5. I'm not gonna say it's a 10, but it's as close as it could be for me. Like, I'd be interested to know what kind of a vibe check I gave the apartment through. I think I gave them a 9, but like this was a vibe check because it just felt like everything was meant to be there and it had its place, and there was nothing that felt like it was jumping out at me. It was just very
9.
mild. Yeah. It was very mild. I loved it in there, and I will go back.
Yeah.
That's you take somebody to a date you take somebody on a date to Julian's is what I mean to say. You're golden.
Yeah.
9.5.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
I sign off on everything. You kind of covered every point that I was going to cover.
Okay.
Like to me, space and just like the feel of the place and the service is the main 3 keys that I go to when I'm giving them a vibe check.
Yeah.
And like, I think I gave Chester's a 10.
I think you did give Chester's a 10.
Which I'm standing beside.
Stand it.
100%. But
Yeah.
I put Julian's right up there in the top tier category too.
Are you gonna?
No, 9.5.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
signing
That checks
off with you.
out. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
We'll go double 9.5. I'd love to hear what you are bringing to the table.
So I also just absolutely agree on everything that you said, Matt. I don't know if you saw in the back left side, there was a door.
There was.
And it leads out to more outside seating. That's it looks like it's like.
I was distracted by the bread wall.
I think it says welcome to the garden. So it's there's a whole bunch of plants. I just took a quick little peek, but yeah, so that's super cool.
No way.
Would absolutely love to sit out there.
We should have went out, but we'll have to go back when we have more time and we're just chilling as homies.
Yeah, it was just because I was just looked and I saw the door and I was like, there's a sign on the door.
Let's hang out later this week and just chill and catch some vibes. Oh no, before your birthday. We're going to Julian's. Let's get it.
I'm down for that.
But yeah, that sounds phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, so for me, 9.5.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely
Hell
9.5.
yeah.
And also the really cool thing, Julian's has been around for a long time.
Oh, wait.
We found out last night that Freeman's has been around for 80 years.
Yeah, did you know that? Freeman'sville,
No.
New York has been in Halifax since 1956.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
Right?
Damn. Sorry, I didn't want to get us a copyright strike, so I want to say.
That's fair.
But
yes, they've been in the Hydra Zone since 93.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and they originally,
I was 3 years old in 93. Damn, Daniel.
So they, I was talking to my mom, so she gave me the insights about this place. So they originally were in Chester. Their original location was in Chester.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know when it shut down, but they closed that location, moved to the city, and then provide baked goods all along the South Shore. Yeah.
That's so
that's
cool.
why Chester's has, and I don't know where Julian's was originally, but I'm wondering if Chester's is in the building that Julian's was originally.
That would make sense.
Oh, I bet you there's some. We got to call. I'm gonna call. I'm just be an asshole. Just be hey, I want to know all about your history. I'll call him at 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
You're gonna get some 16-year-old who's just I don't care, nor do I know. Please leave me alone. You've called 7 times today.
Yeah,
but yeah, so that's pretty cool. They've been around since the early 90s.
Wow, I am really here
that's
for
an
that.
establishment.
I'm here for
Halifax.
history. You know what I mean? They paid off their mortgage. You know that. One of the things that I thought was really cool, because I got bulk today. I got bulk croissants.
Croissant.
They have a secret drawer underneath the cash.
I know.
That's filled to the brim with almond croissants. To the brim. And I was like, damn, how much for the whole thing? $100? $100 for the whole thing?
I saw the ones in the display case and I was just like, oh. Is Matt going to buy all of them and I'm going to be sad?
I only bought six because I wanted to leave space for you guys because I thought that was all that they had. But
right. And then I watched the girl just go in below the cash register and just start pulling out croissants. I was like, oh my God.
It's like, there's a secret drawer. And in the secret drawer are more croissants. Thank God. Okay. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
This worth it rating is going to be good.
Oh yeah, right. We gotta do that.
I think it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And we'll close off with a little worth it rating.
Yep.
I paid $3.80 plus tax for my Americano.
Nice.
Very reasonable price. This is a large Americano. This is not a normal size Americano.
Yeah.
Right? So, my worth it is a 3.5.
Damn.
Really
That's
worth
really good.
it.
Yep.
Really worth it.
Nice.
Local. Good beverage. I think it's 16 ounce.
Yeah. Yep.
16 ounces. So lots of bang for your buck. $3.80 plus tax. 4 and a quarter, something like that. Really good.
Nice.
Overall, 3.5.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like, and especially if you can go and pair that bad boy, like give me a cheap drink and I'll come and buy 15 pastries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell
Well, it's
yeah.
also the fact that like if you buy bulk, you are paying the price of the pastry and that's it.
And no tax. Yeah, you buy 6 every time.
Freeze them.
GG easy.
Freeze them. They defrost well.
I think they would defrost well, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could even like put them in the oven for to defrost them for like 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
Like 10 minutes, 200.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. It'll get you sticky on the top again.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
I just picture you going in like every week and ordering like 24 croissants.
imagine.
Be like, Matt's back.
Hey guys. Oh, hey Matt.
They just start putting aside like an order a week.
Yeah.
They're just
Picture,
like, these are Matt's croissants.
I picture like the rest of the customers being like, oh.
God, why is Matt here again? I come every time trying to avoid Matt, and he's always here.
He asks me about the history of this place.
All right, what's your worth it?
See, unfortunately, I just
Yep.
ordered a drink that I don't like. I'm trying to be like super reasonable though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
do
think
it.
I want to go back and get a different drink. I'm gonna ice Americano was like $4.25, I think, or something like that. Pretty standardized pricing.
Yep.
If I liked it, it would be a great rating. If I didn't like it, it wouldn't be such a great rating. AKA what I'm gonna give it, which is just like a 5.
Okay.
Like I'm just gonna.
That's not that
I'm gonna
bad,
meet
though.
it in the middle because I'm aware of the fact that their prices are good. So if
Yeah.
I find something that I like to drink there, then it's gonna be great.
Yep.
So
It's pretty
a
reasonable.
5.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, I'm okay with a 5. Like I was expecting a 6 or a 7, to be honest.
No, because like I knew as soon as I ordered my coffee, I was like, I ordered the wrong thing. Like I should have went with an iced latte or something like that.
Yeah.
Just something a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of hard to really go hard on someone
Yeah.
for their coffee if I order the wrong thing,
Yeah,
right? That's
exactly.
unfair.
That's
So,
pretty fair.
Yeah. Now, if I get an iced latte or like something that I think is more my style,
Yeah.
and I still hate it, then
Yeah,
maybe
something
the
more
value
milky, maybe a little more sugar,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for that. How about you?
So I cappuccino as always. They do the one size, one price deal.
Yep.
But their size is a 12 ounce. That's their
How much
size
did you pay?
instead of an 8 ounce, and it was $4.30. So 15 cents more or less depending on where you go for at least 4 more ounces
Wow.
base. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big puppuccino cup.
Yeah. Yeah, for cappuccino, like the only other place that's had the size options. I mean, Chester's did the double shot or single shot, but the Wired Monk is the only one that goes small, medium, large so far.
Yeah.
Everywhere else is one.
And they have
size.
consistency at the Monk, even
Yes.
in their small, medium, large. Shout
Absolutely.
out Monk for that.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
But like everywhere else is like one price, 8 ounce, cringe.
Wow. Yeah.
So for me, my worth it because it's a great cappuccino. It's gonna be a 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that a lot actually because a lot goes into that.
Yeah,
A lot goes into that. Handcrafted drink,
Yep.
great price,
Yep.
always hit you at the 12 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Sick pastries.
yeah. I have no reason to never not want to go back there.
Yeah,
like
I know,
would
like-
just crush like 2 or 3 of those.
How
and, like,
could
a
you go
croissant.
back and not be pleased?
Yeah,
Yeah, it would be hard. Yeah, I think we had we both really liked our drinks. You not so much. That is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, next time we'll get you something a little more milky and frothy and more delicious.
Yeah.
for your palate, and then we don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah.
But I think you were very fair. I really respect that choice. I think you were very fair to the establishment.
I just like the place.
Yeah,
I'd go sit in there without a coffee.
Yeah, I'd go sit in there. Well, you know what? I'd go sit in there and drink 35 coffees.
That's fair.
Not 35, like 3.
I'd eat all of the pastries.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want to go there on Sunday. I want to on Saturday morning. I want to go hit a round of disc golf at 9 a.m. Come out at 11:30. Come back to the city the right way. Grab a shower at my place. You know, hair's still wet, waving in the wind. I want to go sit down at Julian's.
The hair that's left.
Eat 3.
Oh, by the way, for everyone,
My
because
God.
I know we're soon gonna wrap it up. By the way, on the way home from Julian's,
My heart, we almost made it.
Matt, he was driving and there was a red light and he just continued to drive. And as we were about to drive through it, I was like, "Hey, Matt, are you gonna drive through that red light?" And he slammed on his brakes, and he goes, "I swear it was green."
It was.
The reflection from the sun made it look green.
It did.
Imagine being so much of a boomer that the sun is the reason you're a bad driver. Isn't that rough? Isn't that rough? All right.
Well, guys,
And that's the end of the podcast. Yeah.
Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tweet us at Ice and Bean Pod. Follow us on Instagram. It's Ice and Bean Pod. We're very appreciative of you for listening. Please let us know if you like the episode. Recommend some places to go in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Recommend tattoos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
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 Yep. If you go anywhere and you have a coffee, tag us.
Let
Let
me
us
know.
Let us know where you've been, where you want to go, where you want us to go.
What's tasty?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's it for us today, guys. Have a great week, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.